What is up, guys? I am Jay Beebs, and this is the third episode of the Cambridge United Road to Glory on FIFA 18. Last episode, if you remember, we ended up getting promoted. We are now in EFL League 1, which is one of 3 division jumps we're going to be making in our journey to winning the Champions League with Cambridge United, obviously. We brought in a going to be good group of young youth players from the youth academy. They're not good right now. I mean, a couple of them are, but we're really starting to get a foundation for the future team, which, good rotation of younger players that I'm bringing in and players that are already at the club. So it should be a good episode. So starting things off, preseason, we're participating European International Cup because we need the money. I mean, especially down at this point. I mean, that $1.7 million, that's a brand new youth scout who could find us four exciting prospect players. So every little thing counts. So first scout, the 5-star, 3-star scout, is going to Brazil for 3 months to get some technically gifted players. Our second scout, which is a 3-star, 4-star scout, is going to Argentina for 3 months to get us some playmakers. And our final scout, which is a 4-star, 3-star scout, is going to Paraguay to get us some defensively minded players. And if you can tell, I spent all of the money on the youth academy upgrading these scouts. Because again, we got to get the youth academy going because we got to just keep bringing in new players. So I have to make a couple of unfortunate decisions. First of which is selling Harrison Dunk. If this were real life, I would never sell him, but we're just progressing at such a quick rate. He's just no longer a key contributor, and I think it'd be disrespectful to him for the service that he did to the club to make him sit on the bench and do nothing. So that is why I have sold him. I have also loaned out Mitov. He's going on a 1-year loan move to Barnet. He's not going to play that much this year. I have a guy I want to replace him with, so I'll loan him out, and then we'll reevaluate when he comes back. I've also sold Gary Deegan to Charlton Athletic. He's no longer a starter because of a youth player we got last episode, and he's getting there in age, and I want to sell him before his value just plummets. It is unfortunate, but I will never forget Gary Deegan. So we got a little bit of bad news heading into just before our first game. Our left back, Jake Carroll, has torn his hip flexor, and he is going to be out for the next 2 months. And our first game is against Scunthorpe United at their home stadium. They are playing a 4-4-1-1. Novak is a big, strong striker, so that could potentially cause some issues for us. But this is how we are lining up. We're playing a 4-3-3 holding. Ford's the keeper, Martin and Morris center backs, Wright and Taylor outside backs, Hill's the defensive mid, Brown and McGuinness center mids, Byrne and Amu on the wings, and Ike Piazzu is the striker. Here are the highlights.
Now this is an interesting attack. Gonna try his luck. And a goal! Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Opportunity now. Oh, what a fine goal. They lead by 2 now. The opposition a problem with their interpassing. Crafton to get back in the game. Well, it's an important goal, isn't it? It's brought the match back into sharper. This could be the last chance for them to salvage something. Threads it through. They've opened them up here. Well, this game's going all the way. Another goal. We're all square again.
So that honestly was a disappointing end to the game. They have 2 shots on target. They're both goals. And they score in stoppage time. I mean, they got lucky. You look at the stats. I played the game. I can tell you we definitely deserved to win this game. So this is quite the shocking decision. I've sold Ike Piazzu to Bolton for $1.7 million. Now, he may be the best player of the club. He may be our leading striker. However, his backup that I signed from the youth academy last season, Harvey Bell, he has potential to be special. So I'm getting rid of Ike Piazzu. Bell is our full-time starting striker now. So that is why I have decided to make this decision. So it may seem like a stupid decision now, but I guarantee you in the long run, it'll seem like one of the best decisions I've ever made. Tom Knowles has also departed the club. He's going to Sligo Rovers for $105,000. Alright, youth scouts are back, and now that we have a little bit more money, can send them out for longer periods of time. We're going to Korea, well, South Korea, for 9 months to get us some technically gifted players. Going to China for 9 months to get us some defensively minded players. And going to Japan for 9 months to get us some attackers. And this man from the Youth Academy is finally old enough. Edna Walsh, 68 overall attacking mid with 88 to 94 potential. So basically now, we pretty much have our starting striker for the rest of the series and starting attacking mid for the rest of the series. And if those two can link up and play well together, I think we can take on any team, obviously at our skill level. But he is going to be a weapon for us. I'm just so glad that he finally turned 16. So Matthew Foy has also been sold. He's going to Finn Harps for $84,000. Leon Davies is going to Crewe Alexandra for $125,000. And Liam O'Neill, once the transfer window opens, will be going to Doncaster for $280,000. Joining the first team from the Youth Academy will be Ciaran Dillon, North Ireland, right wing, 55 overall, 82 to 88 potential. I think he's going to end up being a very solid backup. Zulan Tang will also be joining the first team. 6'6" Chinese left back. He's going to be playing center back, but he's 53 overall with a 75 to 94 potential. Billy Hughes will also be joining the first team. 6'5" English defensive mid. He will also most likely end up playing center back as well, so that'll be good. Mark Byrne will also be joining the first team. Again, another winger from Northern Ireland, 56 overall, 80 to 86 potential. You probably won't ever be a starter, but very good backup. And the final player joining the first team is Bruno Ferreira, 6'2" Brazilian center forward, 59 overall with 80 to 94 potential. So, if you can see, we're starting to really build a good core group of young players with a lot of potential. Then hopefully we just get them in a team together, figure out formation, tactics, all that. And then with the rest of the money, we can just plug in, buy in some new players. And that's just kind of how I envision this thing going. But we got a big rivalry game. Cambridge United versus Peterborough. We're big rivals. I had to stop and play this game. Got to show them who's boss. But we are the lowest scoring team in the division, and we are also at the bottom of the table. So I don't know how much exactly we're going to show them. But they're playing a 4-4-1-1. Todor Nedelev, who is their right midfielder, I signed as a free agent on my very first FIFA series, Cambridge United Road to Glory on FIFA 20. He was an absolute stud for us, so, I mean, there's no correlation, but it is kind of nice to see that, you know, one of our former players is now on our rival team. I think we're going to have to show him, probably give him a good slide tackle at some point, even though there's no relation, just a little personal thing for me. So yeah, this is the team that we're now lining up with. We're playing 4-3-3 holding, as normal. Forwards in goal. Martin and Morris makes up the center backs. Wright and Tang are the outside backs. Hill's the defensive mid. Walsh and McGuinness in the midfield together. Byrne and Amu are out on the wings, and Bell is the striker. Here are the highlights from this game.
In on the goalkeeper. Now here is a jump. Saw the goal and went for it. And that is the goal that puts them in front.
So we didn't show them anything. We showed them we can't finish. 6 shots on target, 0 goals. We had possession. They got 3 good chances. They were able to score 1 of them. And now we have to figure out a way to bounce back. We definitely won't be bouncing back by losing one of our best players in Edna Walsh for the next 3 weeks. especially when we have a tough FA Cup tie as we're facing off against Wycombe Wanderers. We are using the same exact lineup as the last game, however, Brown is in for the injured Walsh. Wycombe are playing 4-3-3. I mean, that's a pretty good midfield, if I'm being honest, but other than that, I think it's a very winnable game. Here are the highlights.
Going for goal! It's a good goal for them, and they have been playing well. Here's a chance to attack, guiding the pass through. Great chance! Oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2 now. Put into the middle. Able to cut that out. Well, that's a goal with class written all over it. It looks one. Shot up! That is a fantastic.
Well, it could have been a winnable game if we didn't choke it. I mean, just look at the stats. We dominated possession. They did have more shots, but they were playing a counterattacking style. We did a very good job of stopping it most of the time, but couldn't stop it enough times. We drew, so there's going to be a replay in the next episode. Just kidding, I just simmed it because I already played it once. No reason playing it again. We won the game 2-1. So yeah, like I said, we are currently bottom of the league. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. I just have to start playing more league games. I'm really just waiting for our younger players to develop and grow faster. I've been training them, but I guess it's just not going quick enough. So it's got to figure out something. Something is better than nothing, and that's just what we have to do. So yeah, I mean, despite the fact that we are literally we're building a team that's going to be one of the best teams in the world in 6-7 years. We are currently bottom. I've never been relegated in a road to glory. I've actually never been relegated. So I don't plan on that happening now. I'm going to have to figure something out. But I can assure you, we're not going down. I'm going to make it work somehow. If you want to see how I do that, subscribe so you can see when the next episode comes out. Thank you all for watching, and it is J Beebs signing off.